everybody, Renee Gracie here, and we have made it to Bathurst. I have not been back here since 2016, so a very long time ago was the last time I was here. I can't believe I'm back. Bathurst is, if you don't know, Australia's biggest and best racetrack, which is actually a public road during the week, and then on weekends, most weekends, we turn it into a racetrack. Very special place, one of the most renowned tracks in the world for a lot of international drivers to come to. Yeah, very exciting. First time racing a GT3 car here. I have been here 3 or 4 times before, 2 1000s and some Porsche racing, but that was many years ago. So ready for a big weekend. It's the last race of the year, so let's go smash it.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
P1 on the Thursday. Paul's going out first as per usual. The weather is looking iffy. We'll go this way. The weather is looking average, so potential rain to hit slap bang in the middle of this session. So we'll see. If it rains, we've got no reason to take the risk, especially if the track isn't good, if Paul gets a few dry laps in. So we'll see what happens. But this first one is dusting off the cobwebs. 2016 since I was here last, a fucking long time ago. Luckily the track hasn't changed much, obviously. It's Bathurst. It's still Bathurst, but yeah, just dust off the cobwebs. We've got 2 hours of practice tomorrow, qualifying and long races, so it's a long weekend, so heaps of track time, so no rush. For me, it's just going to be remembering where the hell to go and what corner to turn, and I'm driving a GT car that's a lot more capable, so I think it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it, actually.
Tired of living broke, so before I sleep I pray. Then I woke up to my money in the bank. Then I woke up to a chick that ain't complain. Real big goals and my homies want the same. Gangsters moving silence. We been out shutting up the doubters. Fly guys out of public housing. They slow to betting at 1,000. All them blessings I've been counting.
Change of plans. It looks like it's going to rain, so I want to try and get some dry laps in, dust the cobwebs off, so I'm going to go out first basically until it rains, and then we'll pack it up when it rains and see what happens, if Paul wants to go out or whatever it may be. But yeah, I've got 5 minutes to get in the car, but I'm going to go out and just smash out the however many laps I get in before it turns to shit and it turns wet, just to get some laps in and get all of the fucking stress of having to remember where to go and get all that done and dusted for those first few laps. So yeah, I'm up first.
More flavor than Ben and Jerry. All this ice and this cream, I get in flurries. Give dudes a shot, they think they Stephen Curry, but ain't got no heart to stay in the game, they Eddie Curry.
It's not, look, I just said, I'm like, look, it's probably not wet enough to be wetting the track, but my thing is I don't know what's happened up there when I'm down here, and I'm too busy looking at everything else. I don't want to focus on if the fucking track's wet.
I know. As long as it's safe, it's still every mile you do around here is just so important to get in, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
You still got a dry track down here.
Because
as long as it's not pissing down up top.
So that's now.
It was raining up the top, like wet-ish, like getting wetter.
We're just on.
To me, it just seems like the potential risk is not worth it.
Yeah, the risk is
Yeah. Oh, it started to rain. I did like 3 or 4 laps, but it was, because the track's so big, it was raining up the top and not down here. So by the time I got up Mountain Straight, it started to rain. And my issue is I'm relearning the track. I'm not focusing on how wet the track is. So I want to just keep doing this. I don't want to get caught out and make a mistake and not pay attention to what's happening on the ground. So I don't think the track's wet at the moment, but I don't want to be out there just in case there's a shower up the top and I make a mistake and I'm in the fence. So it's one of those things. It's kind of like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? So I've just come in. That was good. I even said, I'm like, if it dries out, I can go back out. But it's a bit of a head fuck when you see water on the windscreen and you've got the windscreen wipers going, but you're telling yourself it's raining because the windscreen wipers are on, but the track's dry. It's a bit of a head fuck. So, and you don't want to do it at a track like this. And it's only Thursday and we've got a long weekend. So we'll see. No. It's wet and we're going home. We didn't go out for the second session. No one did because it was pouring down rain. Actually, I think 5 cars went out at the end or something when the track was a little bit, I think it was wetter. Or maybe they went out at the start and they came in at the end. Anyway, only 5 cars went out of 19 because it was really wet. And it's not worth it. We've got a long weekend. So, yeah, we are leaving to go back to the hotel, get ready for dinner, go have a nice steak, big fat juicy steak, yum. And we're back here early tomorrow morning. I think we're on track 8:50-ish in the morning, and we've got a bit of a long way until the afternoon for practice 2. But practice 2 tomorrow is important because that's when our race is on Saturday and Sunday at similar time. So, yeah. Just burped. So, yeah. I mean, I did, 3 laps today because it was wet. It was all right. I'm happy. Car's safe. Car's not crashed. We didn't learn anything, but we didn't lose anything. So that's the main thing. Reset for tomorrow. And, yeah, should be good. Hello. Welcome to Friday at Bathurst. It is currently freezing cold and foggy, but that's okay. So this is the accommodation on the track at the Ridges, which is where we're currently staying, which is obviously a great viewing point for watching the big races and all the races that come here, like the 12-hour. It is a very popular spot, very lucky to be here. You can't see much at the moment, but around there somewhere is Conrod, and cars are coming through almost 300 kilometres an hour, and then they come down here, down the last corner into the start-finish straight. So this is a pretty tricky track to see from. You can't see too much because it's such a big track. You've got no idea what's happening up the top. So it's always an exciting moment when they come back down and you see them come down the hill for the first time. So, yeah, very cool track. This is the best part, probably the fastest part that you can see. A very good viewing point. We are on track first thing this morning at 8:40 and on this afternoon at 3:45, I think. And yeah, hoping that the track's going to be dry. There looks like there's a dry line and there's a class out before us. I'm assuming there might be a delay because of the fog, because the visibility is fairly low right now. I'd say it's like a couple hundred meters, so there's no way we'll be able to go out in this fog. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But 2 big practices up today. Paul had some good running yesterday, so I assume I'm going to do majority of the running today on a dry track to get myself in the zone. And yeah, hopefully finish off the day nice and strong. I'm really looking forward to it. The wet yesterday wasn't ideal, and it was just something that I didn't want to have to worry about. It's been so long since I've been here. I'd like to say I would remember a little bit, but I didn't remember as much as what I thought. So yeah, today is going to be a very fun, interesting day, and just keep having to tell myself this is the end of the year. So I've got to really enjoy every moment because I don't know if I'm coming back next year at the moment, and I want to make sure that every bit counts. So it's the main thing of today is to have fun. My hair is blocking my vision on these ones.
135.
Oh shit, I could have got better, but my hair was in the way. Currently warming up, ready for practice 2. You ready to see this?
What about
Might even tie my hair back. Or maybe no. What?
the broken part?
Yeah, or the broken pad. This should be up on the wall, but it's not. What did I get?
127.
Still no better. I got 129 before. Still winning. Okay, so practice 1 is done. Paul did the first few laps, and then I basically did the rest of the session, so I had about 40 minutes running to myself. I got a 2:08, which I'm pretty happy with. First time back in the car properly. Yesterday didn't count. I was on for a 2:07, and then there was a red flag, and then we didn't go back out. So, yeah, lots of improvements. I have a lot of things to work on this session, but feeling really good. The 2:08 came very easily. I wasn't being stupid or pushing, I was just getting into a rhythm. So, yeah, I can really see myself making another big gain in this session and working on the confidence. And Paul's going out in the second session to try and get a good time and a banker just for the setup and everything for qualifying tomorrow morning. So this session's important because it's where we start our race tomorrow. So full tank runs, better tyres, just getting into the rhythm to see how the car will handle when we are racing tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, feeling good, confident, and ready to go faster. So as you can see, the tyres are sunbathing. So we don't have tyre warmers like they do in Formula One. We use the sun. We're all about natural energy resources here, not really. We leave these in the sun because obviously as they get warm, the air pressure goes up and then we bleed them back down. So we're essentially pre-warming the tyres before we put them on so they're not like cold, if that makes sense. So they've been baking out in the sun. I've got a set of greens that are about to go on. Ooh, lucky me. But yeah, so we keep them in the sun like this so the sun warms them up, the air pressure goes up, we bleed them back down, and then the tyre pressures and the tyre temps are a little bit warmer than what they are if they were just sitting on the car in the shade, not getting warm. So little cheat, everyone does it. If you turn around, there's about 40,000 sets of tyres out in the sun right now, so everyone does it. Yeah, it's just free tyre warming from the sun. Testing, good session.
I think young mate here did a fucking ripper job, you know.
Yeah, you tell them what you really think.
Yeah, I reckon she did a really good job, you know. Now she's getting some miles around here, getting her eye back in.
Yeah.
She's doing well.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
P2 done. Went out first on greens. I technically went 7/10 quicker, but everyone was saying that the track was slower and slightly low in grip because the UV on the track was high. Typical race car driver excuses. We look for them at this stage, but I felt like I went way quicker. I thought I had massive gains, but the time didn't reflect. But ultimately, I'm just telling myself that I did way quicker because I felt like I was going really fast. Like, you know, when you just make such an improvement, and I don't know, when you're going that fast, it just felt so much better. We'll go up here. So yeah, Paul went really well. Paul did a PB, so he's very proud and happy and he feels really good in the car, which is great. He needed a confidence boost because he sort of hasn't done a time all weekend, to be honest. He doesn't want to change the car, which is great because he normally always does. And him and I both agree that we just need to focus on ourselves and improving ourselves. So one less thing to worry about when you change the car, which is great. And I just focus on me. So I'm just hoping that tomorrow is a reflection of my improvement. Early morning quali, I think I can put it together. I feel good. Other than the time not being reflecting, I really have nothing to complain about, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just having fun. So car straight, no damage, no nothing. And all of this becomes irrelevant tomorrow afternoon when we go racing. So quali tomorrow, and then we'll hit the track and race and hopefully have a clean race and have a good end to the year. It is currently freezing. It's very cold this morning. We've gone from hot to cold to wet. We've had it all. 4 seasons. Saturday morning. What was that? Oh, it's warm. Paul thinks it's warm because he's from Tasmania, so he's weird. Yeah, qualifying up first. Hopefully get a good time. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do. Hopefully last qualifying of the year. Got to make it count. And then race time. Race this afternoon, I think at 2:50 in the afternoon, which is going to be really good. Really excited to see how that works and how we go. Yeah. Jesus, I don't know if you can hear that, but someone's got the tunes pumping, getting us in the mood for Saturday. Woo! Race day, baby.
Talk to me nice, ain't about winning, don't talk to me twice. I don't play dice, I'll make a move on the board, it's precise. The fuck is the price? I took a fiddle and dipped in the ice. I took a call and now I'm on a flight. Crew heading east, got a booking tonight. First stop is Atlanta, I got breakfast plans at the Waffle House. Next up is Miami, I'm hitting South Beach, fuck we talking about. Show out, we in Brooklyn, I'm on Flatbush and we rocking out. Then a red eye to Los Angeles, got a rich bitch waiting on the couch.
Okay, we have finished my last qualifying of the year and it was actually a good one, which is really nice. I got a 1 minute. I didn't get a 1 minute, I'll tell you that much. I got a 2:07 dead and I was like 3 or 4 tenths up and I got held up on my last lap, unfortunately. So I was on for like a mid-6, which is like, fucking didn't see that coming. So I'm very excited because I did say that I wanted to get a low 6, but I kind of joked a little bit when I said that. But now it's like, oh, I think I can actually get it. So I don't think I can get it now that we're racing and race pace is a bit slower, but I think my race pace will be very good. I think I'll get faster through the race. Paul's out now. I think he's going to really like what the car was at the end there. It was very cold this morning, so it took the full 20 minutes. I really only got I did 15, 11 laps or whatever, and it was the last 4 or 5 laps before the tyres actually came good. So I just pushed the whole time, learnt a little bit. I had a few fucking oopsies, scary moments, probably 2 or 3 that I will try not to think about because I reckon they were pretty fucking close to walls and I was pushing the limits for sure. So yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I'd love to see a 2:06 if I can get that again on green tyres on a race, or I don't know how if I can pull that out my ass, but if I could see a 2:06, I'll be very happy. Good way to end the year.
Life's gonna try to hold you back. They gon' tell you that you still got time. Any minute this could all fade to black. That's why we run it up. I want more, it's not enough. I ain't come for the runner-up. I go win, I'ma win a cup. I go win, I'ma fuck it up. Ain't gon' lose, I'ma level up.
So they sent us for the start of the race. Paul's obviously in, I'm second, and there's been an issue with the timing. So that's what tells us how long we've been out for, who's done what lap time, who's done how many laps. Like, it calculates all of the stuff. So yeah, as we'll get an interview in the background, but yeah, they've red flagged the race. So they're stopped on the straight, red flagged the race. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. This time is still counting down. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Very unprofessional, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to have to try and figure out what the hell is going on. It's a bit of a nightmare at the moment. It's a bit chaotic. No one really knows what's happening and when it's going to restart. So until then, we are on standby, and poor Paul and all the other drivers and competitors are sitting on the straight in the boiling hot in the cars. Oh, they're going now. Okay, we're underway. Okay.
But I got tough. Hey, run it up. run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it back, run it up, run it back. Run it, man, we was on 100 since run that. Tell me where the lunch at, I ain't eat lunch yet. Now you got a front that, let me get a fronto, let me get a blunt wrap. We was on a 1-pack, let me get a bust down, let me get an H though. Now I feel jacked in, I was on a payroll, this is all back then. Oh my, I'ma need a whole pot. Sailing on a big yacht, looking at a coastline. Low-fi, bumping on 4-5s. Never let a track sit, please play the whole side. Whole time, co-stars, looking for a cosign. They ain't even.
That's alright. Start straight. That's good.
My disgusting, look at that, all that earwax. Oh yeah, probably need to clean these. You want some earwax?
No, I'll give that one a miss.
Okay. Don't know how I feel about that one, to be honest. It's tough. It's tough being in that fucking pro session with all the fast guys. I can't wait to be in AM next year and be back where I deserve, but I just kept telling myself, have fun, Renee, have fun, Renee, have fun, Renee. Like, I'm still learning when I'm out there, so that's the main thing. Yeah, I don't know. You always want more. I'm grateful to be here. I'm happy to be here, but fuck, I hate being out there when those fast guys are out there. It's chaotic, very chaotic. Ugh. Anyway, we finished what? 8th. Pretty shit, to be honest, but whatever. Paul finished first, so I'll just tell people we finished first. Paul was leading, and that's actually facts, that's not a lie, he was leading, so we were leading the race. What happened after that's irrelevant. Action. Okay, Sunday, last day of 2024. Late starts, 10:30. Had a bit of a sleep in. Not really. I wish I could sleep in, but I can't. We had a very nice night at one of the teammates' house last night. Everyone from the team went there, had a barbecue, smoked some chicken, had a very good night. So, great way to wrap up the weekend. I think the vibes are going to be high. We all had a very good night together last night, so I think we're all going to have a really fun day today. Then we have the Gala Awards tonight, so that's going to be a lot of fun. You guys won't get to come to that because what happens at the Gala Awards, stay at the Gala Awards. But yeah, yesterday, I was a bit down yesterday, but just need to get over it. Racing car driver, you always want to do better. A bit disappointed in myself. I know that I've got more in me. Just had a bit of a tough year, first year in this outright car. It's been a roller coaster, but I know I'm getting better and I know I'm doing a good job. I just can't help but to be hard on myself. So I'm back up again. I'm pepped up. I'm ready to go. Last day of 2024 and I'm ready to fuck shit up. No, not really. I'm ready for a good day. Okay, we are about to start race 2 on Sunday. The sun is shining, the tyres are baking, they're warming up, getting ready to be thrown on the car, so they're nice and warm. We have natural sun warmers, tyre warmers. Last race of the year, vibes high, mood's good, I'm happy, just going to finish, do my best, got a few things to work on. Just going to enjoy every minute, take full appreciation of being here in the moment and yeah, have some fun. Hand the car over to Paul halfway through. Hopefully we get a safety car, he can drive to the front and it'd be nice to get a podium, but hasn't been our luck this year, but that's okay, we'll stay positive. So I just got to do my part at the start, hang on to the rest and let Paul do the rest. And then it's all going to be over so fast. We've been waiting all day and it's going to be over before we know it. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it, have some fun and go racing for the last time this year.
I'm more than an honorable mention. When I do it, I swing for the fences. You gon' shut me up, don't be pretentious. Separate me from those who pretended. Tell me who can y'all blame now? When I show them now, we not the same now. And you know we bout to do it more. Every time that we touch down, I got my foot on the pedal. Get your weight up inside the bottle. From the streets to this game, I'm the pedal. Turn me up, yeah, I'm changing the level. We can never finish last. Yeah, we got it in the bag. Yeah, we got a different drive. You know that legends never die.
Turn the aircon off because the engine was getting hot, but No, I was really good. The car felt great. I'm really fucking annoyed. The Aston Martin was dropping so much fucking oil or fuel in front of me. I had like 3 massive moments. I complained about it, but it took like 3 laps before he got black flagged in. But fuck, like I was almost going to crash my car following him. Whatever he was dropping, it was deadly. The front of the car was covered in it. You can barely see out the front. So Paul's, hopefully he doesn't put the windscreen wipers on because that's going to fuck everything. But yeah, that ruined the start of the race after the safety car. But car was fast. I was on for a low 7. I really wanted to beat my qualifying time then, but with the safety car and then having those issues with the Aston, I got down to a low 7 on my last lap in, so I equaled my quali time in a race, full tank of fuel, so I would have had to have gone faster. So yeah, now Paul's in, fingers crossed for another safety car, and who knows what can happen.
Tell them play this song. When you tell them to dream on. We not afraid of a giant. Bring them down cause we sling stones. All these dollars and none of your motion. Full throttle, I'm passing with monsters. Can't slow me down.
Okay, I'm ready. Time to go to the awards dinner, which is conveniently just upstairs. I've heard them do sound checking and music while I've been getting ready. It is almost 7 o'clock, so it is time to make way. Very happy with how today went, and I'm very happy that we're going to this awards night on a high. I'm excited to see everybody, excited to see all the boys dressed up, because I don't normally dress up. And yeah, just have a good night. You guys can't come with us though, because you have to be a part of it to be invited to the gala, and you're not, unfortunately. So what happens at the gala stays there, and yeah, we're in for a good night, and I'm excited. And I have to do the speed limit. I can't bowl in here at 200 in the Kluger, can I?
They're pretty strict in the old 60 Ks, I mean.
I know, I drove around here with Luffy the year before I did my first Porsche race, and I got to Skyline and there was a fucking undercover cop coming the other way. I almost had a head on.
Oh, really?
And I got in trouble and I was on my P's. I got yelled at.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I got a big fine that I had to pay.
Yeah.
That's a never before told story. You heard it here live first. Luffy always jokes about it.